This bitch told me she was gonna beat me up on sight. She immediately gets up and like runs. Hello everyone and welcome to my kingdom, or welcome back to my kingdom if you're returning. Thank you for existing. I'm back at the Candy Corner for another Candy Corner video. And today I just want to talk about some things. I just want to talk about some things that like annoy me about ravers or just people that go to parties in general. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe and comment down below some annoying things that you don't like about your own party or music scene, and we can have a little discussion about it. But anyway, let's get into the video. I found these I was going through my beads for Base for Kids and trying to, get all the cat hair and dust out of them. But I'm using these beads today. The first thing that really annoys me, this has only happened a few times, but whenever I go to offer somebody a piece of candy and they give me like a rude response. This one time I offered somebody a piece of candy and they were like, first of all, they were already wearing candy and they were dressed kind of like me, like they were wearing like trip pants and stuff like that. So I just assumed that like they wanted candy. So I went up to them, I said, do you want a piece of candy? You know what I mean? And they were like, what the fuck makes you think I want one of those? And I'm like, and I was like, and then I said, damn, I was like, remove the cactus from your anus before you come to one of these. Like, I walked away because he was just being so mean that like, you obviously sat on a fucking stick before you came here. How are you going to be rude about a whole piece of candy? Like, what? There have been times where beads just piss people off. Like, people have always been mad at me for wearing bracelets and stuff. It just kind of doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how are plastic beads gonna make you mad? Like, I've been bullied before for wearing freaking bracelets. Even in the rave scene. Like, by other people who go to the same things as me. I'm like, how are you going to make fun of me for this? The other thing that really pisses me off, venues with no re-entry. That is something that annoys me. I understand that you don't want people loud after midnight or whatever. You don't want people to be like outside in the streets too messed up. I will literally pay the $5, okay? Sometimes venues, I think, don't want you to go back outside because they're like, okay, we don't want you like bringing drugs or something back into, or alcohol. The place where I go constantly out where I live, they've been having a lot of issues with people bringing in outside alcohol, and it's like, bro, you literally have a bar here, like, and the bar is really nice. It's cheap drinks, good drinks. They have seltzers. Literally, these drinks are cheap as fuck, and I am like not balling, okay? Like, I will probably spend max $50 when I go out for a night, and like that's getting like 5 drinks and food and entry, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I get 1 or 2 for free because like I trade candy for drinks. But yeah, like basically like you're being a piece of crap if you bring in alcohol. But yeah, I just really don't like whenever venues don't have re-entry because I have like severe sensory overload issues and I just need to go outside and get some air like once. Just give me a quick 1-2, you know what I mean? I'll pay $5 for it. Like, I will literally do it. I'll be like, okay, I gotta drink 1 last White Claw tonight because this place has a damn re-entry fee, and I'll pay it, you know what I mean? Sometimes I know the door person enough that it doesn't become an issue, but like, I need to know the venue first. That's why I want to make, please like this video and comment below if you want like a rave tips for beginners video. Just let me know. Another thing that really gets on my nerves and annoys me is when people are like way too touchy without consent. And I'm like, this is why I think that people should just ask for consent for everything. Like, I was literally saying in my last video that you need to ask for consent about doing anything in life. You know, just flirting with somebody, bringing certain questions up, you know, things that are sexual in nature or triggering in nature, or even like telling somebody about something in your past that might have been like really traumatic. As somebody who goes through trauma, I get it. Sometimes we're desensitized to things and we say things and we don't realize how much of an impact they make on other people, but we really gotta like ask somebody if they're in the right mind state to accept either a gesture or like a question conversation or like a topic to talk about. So just be more mindful of that and ask for consent, because there have been so many times at raves, and this is partially the reason why I feel more comfortable in like full clothes. There was a point in time whenever I used to wear like booty shorts, and then I'd wear like fishnets, and then I'd wear like stockings up to my knees, and then like a crop top. Like this was my outfit, like every single time I wore like that kind of thing, and then like high top shoes. But like wearing the booty shorts and stuff, people just would like purposely rub up against me when I was dancing and like get in my zone and shit, and like I just didn't like it. Like I already kind of felt gross enough as it was, because I was like barely dressed in a gross location, you know. Sometimes I wasn't in, you know, the cleanest of places at these raves. Kind of makes you feel a little bit grossed out whenever you're wearing like nothing, so that's another reason. But one of the reasons I started wearing more clothes was literally because people treat me different whenever I wear pants and like a button down over my crop top. It gives off a very gay vibe. Like I'm not straight. When I put on that button down, I feel like I just give off a very like non-binary vibe, and I give off what I'm trying to give. You know what I mean? It's giving what it's supposed to give. One time I was at this event in a different city, and I was in a very good mood. I went up to this person and I tried to greet them with a hug, and they were a stranger, and they said, sorry, like I don't let people who I don't know hug me. I don't like to get energy transfer from somebody without knowing how their energy is first. And I had never thought about that before, and I just thought it was pretty interesting, because I actually try to be conscious about what I do to people and to, you know, surrounding me and stuff like that. And I can tell that a lot of other people aren't like that. And I didn't even think of a hug to be something that you should ask for consent to do first. In that moment, I realized like I totally need to be asking for consent before I hug somebody, because you never know if like somebody has severe sensory issues and they don't want to be hugged, you know what I mean, because it triggers something in them, or if they just simply don't want to be touched. Even if you think you are doing everything you can to be respectful, think again, because there might be something that you're missing, because I missed something, and I always have tried to think that I'm like an accepting and respectful person, but even me who works on myself all the time, I still miss something. So we all just need to kind of look inwards and try to be respectful to each other, because that's the only way that we're going to be able to work together. The basis is, it disturbs me when people's personality, like part of people's personality is like demeaning yours. It's just common for them to like do things without asking or be an asshole, and like I just don't want to be around those kind of people. And somehow those kind of people still find their way in the rave and party scenes and music scenes and art scenes and wherever we like to hang out and de-stress. There's still people that cause stress, and I'm just like, yo, I need to relax. I need a breather, because y'all are being crazy. Don't think my bubbly attitude is me flirting with you. I'm not freaking flirting with you. You're just flattering yourself, honestly. Sorry, it's Aries season, so I'm coming in with the facts. Oi! I have like this issue of making them a little bit too big. But, you know, this one's not as bad as the other one that was too big. Because I just couldn't imagine. But yeah, this is the candy I made. But on the subject of the bubbly attitude thing, that kind of goes along the same lines of what I was talking about in my last video, where I was like saying that I'll often regress to like a childish state. A lot of times I'm doing that like at raves, like it happens naturally a lot of the times, and I don't even realize it's happening. The last thing that just really annoys me that people do at parties, and I don't really understand why, but there are definitely people who I feel like they only come to parties to start drama or to be a part of the drama. Dramatic people, and I like don't understand it. Like, there was this one time that I was at a rave, actually no, I was at a festival. Girl literally like she saw me. Like, she made eye contact with me as she was walking towards a group of people, and then made a point to, like, look the other way. Side note, I can't find another one of these clear blue ones. I think I found one. Found it. But anyway, this bitch, she definitely saw me. Like, literally looked at me in my face, and then looked the other way and pretend like she didn't see me. Like a smooth criminal. I just thought maybe she, like, had to fart or something, like didn't want to make eye contact with me while she was farting. I'm like chilling, staring at some fire performers. They're literally like moving fire. I'm not paying attention to anything else around me except for the people who are literally manipulating props that are on fire. And then like I'm getting up to leave, and this bitch like gets my attention. She's like, "Oh my god, Zoe, I didn't even see you here." I was like, "What do you mean? Yes, you did." And there's another time whenever this bitch literally told me that she was gonna like beat me up online over a Facebook. Somebody had made a Facebook post and I commented on it. I don't even know what I commented. But this bitch told me she was gonna beat me up on site. I quote, she said, "I will beat you up on site." Well, first of all, we don't see each other. There's no site to be on, first of all. Like, we're not friends with the same people. We don't hang out. I don't even think we like the same music, so we wouldn't be at the same places at the same time. You know what I mean? But anyway, of course, I'm at, like, Pride Fest or Art Festival last year, and I'm having this problem again where I can't find the damn bead. We were at Pride Fest or Art Festival, me and some friends, and I think like a DJ actually that was from out of state that I had booked at Pride Picnic. This bitch came up to me. Obviously, everybody in Pittsburgh or who lives around in Pennsylvania, usually, unless you live closer to like a different city, you're probably gonna be at the Pittsburgh Arts Festival. So I see her there, and she comes up to me and she's like, "Oh my god, hi." She's like all nice to me and hugging me and shit. And like my boyfriend's looking at me like, "Get a load of this." He's like, because he knows, because I told him whenever I got these comments, I was like, "This bitch said she's gonna beat me up on site." And he was like, "When do we see her?" I'm like, "I don't even know." Fact of the matter is, she never beat me up on site. Okay, and then there was this point in time whenever I went to this local bar in Pittsburgh, and I saw her there because my friend was playing that night, and I only wanted to be there because my friend was playing. But normally I don't go to that bar because, yeah, it's not my vibe. I only go if a mass amount of my friends are going, or if my friend is playing and I want to support somebody, you know what I mean? But I was there, and like I go to get a drink, and like she sees me, and she's like midway through ordering her drink. She looks at me. Her eyes go like this. She goes back to her drink, and she's like after it gets ordered, and like she's just sipping it, and I'm just like, damn, like darting your eyes at me right now. And after I get my drink and go up to go walk away, she like darts in front of me. Like she immediately gets up and like runs in front of me. Like the way the bar is set up is it's like the bar that you go in. She's sitting here, I'm sitting here. She was darting her eyes at me. She got the drink. I got the drink. I decide I'm gonna go get up. She comes and runs. I'm like, why? Why? I'm not one to be afraid with, and I go dressed like the same way everywhere. Like I'm wearing usually mass amounts of candy. The least amount I wear is usually like forearms, and I'll stick to the flat ones and the singles. But like I don't think I've gone out to an event with electronic music playing with less than like forearms worth of candy on. Like I'm a colorful ball of sunshine and light and rainbows. Like, how could you be afraid of me? How could you be darting your eyes and running and shit? I don't know. She might have been tweaking, to be honest. So that is all for my annoying things about Ravers video. If you want a part 2, make sure to comment below and also leave some things that you don't like about your music scene or things that you wish were different maybe about your local music scene. I don't know. Let's fucking talk in the comments, buddy. I don't know. I'm a talkative person. That is why I have a YouTube channel. These are the candies I made. I still suck at showing y'all at the end. We got one tiny one and one big one. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn my notifications on so you don't miss a video from me. I post sporadically because I have mental health problems. This all depends on when the mania hits just right after the depression, after the PTSD and the flashbacks and the psychosis, and it all comes together into one beautiful creative mess that is my life. Also, it's my birthday month. And I have a Patreon where you can literally give me $3 a month. Wowee, oh my gosh, that's like buying a coffee or a shitty sandwich from the gas station. So you can, instead of spending that money on that, spend it on me. This, you get cool things, which includes not safe for YouTube stories, me ranting about my mental health problems, and more information probably about my past that you don't even want to hear about. So yeah, it's things that I don't want to post on here that are much better to be said on there. The link is in the description, and there's also cool things in the pinned comments as always. They are always down there. Okay, thank you for existing. Thank you for watching this video. I love you. Thank you for visiting my kingdom. Have a great life. Yeah, goodbye.